Hello guys, you're welcome back again. We're going to solve for the value of x from this given equation. And the question read 2x into the bracket of square root of x raised to the power of -1 is equal to 4. Then we are asked to solve for the value of x that satisfies this equation. The first thing we need to recall is when you have x raised to the power of -1, so the inverse of this expression is the same as 1 over x. So therefore, we can rewrite this square root of x to the power of -1 into this fractional form. So we have 2x into the bracket of square root of x to the power of -1 is the same as 1 all over square root of x. Then everything will be equal to 4. Now the next thing we're going to do, remember brackets imply multiplication. 2x multiplied by 1 is the same as what 2x, then everything all over square root of x, which is equal to 4. Now the next step is to cross multiply. We can change this right hand side into fractional form for easy cross multiplication. So 4 is the same as 4 over 1. Now we're going to cross multiply. 1 multiplied by 2x is going to give us 2x, which is equal to 4 multiplied by square root of x is the same as 4 root x. Now the next thing we're going to do, we have 4 here and this is 2, so there are two even numbers, so we can divide both sides by 2 in order to eliminate these two. So we divide the left hand side by 2 and the right hand side by 2. So this 2 is going to cancel this 2. X now will be equal to 4 divided by 2 is the same as 2. Then 2 multiplied by root x is going to give us 2 root x. Now the next step we are going to do, remember we are looking for x, is to remove this square root by square both sides of the equation. So we square the left hand side, also we square the right hand side, so that x to power 2 is the same as x squared, which is equal to, remember when we have ab raised to the power of 2, this is the same as what a squared then b squared. So since it is multiplication, the square will affect both 2 and square root of x. So 2 squared is the same as 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4. Then square root of x squared. Square will cancel the square root, so it remains only x. Now the next step is to take this 4x back to the left hand side. Then we have x squared. And remember, when positive cross an equality sign become -4x, which is equal to 0. So if you look at the left hand side, we have x in common. So we factor out x, then we open bracket. Now we're going to divide. X squared divided by x, it will remain x, then minus 4x divided by x, it will remain only 4, which is equal to 0. And remember, when two terms multiply itself to be 0, it's either the first one equal to 0 or the second one, x minus 4, equal to 0. Now let's solve for the second value of x from here. So x now will be equal to, when we take this to the right hand side, become positive 4. So therefore, x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 4. But remember, this is equation involve radical. And when you plug in 0 here, 1 all over square root of 0. Square root of 0 is the same as, square root of 0 is the same as 0. 1 divided by 0 is math error. So therefore, since we have square root of x in the denominator and we cannot plug in 0 into this denominator because we have a number in the numerator, that means this 0 is not the solution. This did not satisfy the equation. But when we plug in 4 here and we simplify, we are going to see that the left hand side is the same as the right hand side. So whenever you solve a radical equation, especially in this case that the answer is more than 1, always remember to plug in your answer back to the original equation to make sure that the left hand side is the same as the right hand side. And any of the answer that did not satisfy the equation, then you cancel that answer. Then you pick the one that satisfies the equation. Because in this case, it's only 4 that is the solution. Thank you for watching. Follow us for more video like this. Thanks.